How's it going, guys? Week 3, day 1 and 2. We kick things off with day 1, playing Les Rows. This was my last set of 15 reps at 70 kilos. I'm taking my time every week to increase the weight where I see fit and making sure that once I do increase the weight, it doesn't affect my performance moving forward. So I'm having to really think ahead of time with how much weight I want to increase it by. Ensuring that I'm able to, one, maintain good form all the way through, but most importantly, miss no reps. So thankfully I was able to get that set in. Was tough in the end. Had to kind of reset, rebrace, take my time and just really focus on still being as explosive as I can from the start all the way to the finish. And just carrying that same motto as I go into the second exercise of the day, which was the Larsens press with that reverse grip, And with this, I kind of want to see the benefits that I've been seeing with regards to holding the bar this way. And then I'll be able to kind of explain to you guys as time goes by, once I start to see and feel the difference. So yeah, intrigued to see how my lifts can improve further with this grip. Then we move on to gear. I'm thinking about one piece. I was going to say gear 2. Thinking about day 2 now, moving on to day 2 rather. We start things off with the SSB 1.5 squats. SSB stands for safety squat bar, by the way. If you didn't know, now you know. And I went into this session with half a hamstring. So long story short, went to a little outing for a friend's birthday in the park, sunny day, playing loads of games and activities, and I tweaked my hamstring whilst playing Duck, Goose. So I was a bit apprehensive going into this session. Kind of wish I did upper body on the day before I got into those activities, but here we are. Bit of tiger balm, some thorough warm-up drills before I got into these squats. I was actually able to see it through. It wasn't too bad at all, which was kind of good. So this was 5 sets of 3 done in an EMOM fashion, so on the minute, every minute. 95 kilos, I believe. I didn't want to increase the weight on this one, just because with that little tweak I had in my hamstring, I was like, you know what, let me not overdo it. Let me just make sure that I can still do the weight that I did last week and just kind of see it through. And you can see there, like every set, I'm just trying to keep it as disciplined in terms of form, and just make sure like every set moves as quick as the last set, but also because I'm under that 60 second time frame, I'm still trying to get each set done within, and I managed, I think, within the first 15 to 20 seconds of every minute. So that kind of just shows the efficiency of one, being able to produce the same level of force, or rather the same quality of repetitions, as well as what I just said the first time. But more importantly, the quality of reps, but also as well to be able to recover long enough, or recover with enough time to then repeat the same amount of work. And this is where the weight selection is very important, because you want to work with a weight where you're able to still carry out the same quality of work and then go from there, rather than start too heavy in each set. You kind of just feel yourself deteriorating as time goes by. But you can see here, even on my last set, looked just as good as my first set, and that is the point. That's the aim of this whole session. Then we move on to the deficit deadlifts. I only just did 1 set of 10. I was supposed to do 2, but I started noticing that my hamstrings it wasn't hurting, but it was there. And I felt like, you know what, times like this, let me listen to my body, even though I know I'm strong enough to probably do another set, but let me not overdo it and just kind of take the win where I can. And then next week, I'll look to do 2 sets and then progress on from there. You know, as I said in my previous video, sometimes lifting more isn't the only way to measure progress. At times like this, especially if you're carrying any knocks, less is more. Always, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.